So why is human design and understanding emotion so relevant for these times? As the Earth's axis tips slowly towards a different part of our galaxy, and we go through what is called the progression of the equinoxes, the Earth's axis has been shifting from pointing towards the constellation of Pisces and is now aiming towards the constellation of Aquarius. Hence, we are now entering into what has been called the Aquarian Age. There is no going back. Some of the features of the Piscean Age were the exploration of faith through the expansion of religions and the building of empires, and the establishment of tribal trust in kings, queens, presidents, caliphates, and other forms of single-person rulership. And then within that, the organizing of democracy as a safety measure for when these singular rulers abuse their positions. Within the Piscean Age, the intelligence and power of the feminine has, for the most part, been thoroughly suppressed. As the Aquarian Age progresses, we find that many, if not all, of these Piscean concepts are challenged. If the Piscean Age was grounded in belief, the Aquarian Age is much more about finding balance. And as the Aquarian symbol indicates, balance between what is above with what is below. As above, so below. Whatever we consider to be of high quality and value must be made parallel and aligned to what we consider of lower value and quality. Heaven is to be found on earth. Earth is to become paradise. In short, the Aquarian Age is one of 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. To get into the Aquarian Age intact is going to take some conscious deliberation and practice. And part of what absolutely needs to change is there needs to be a rise of the feminine. Those of us born into male bodies need to relax and start embracing our feminine side. For we are all built of both sexes, just certain chromosomes are in a majority. And those born into female bodies need to be clear about their abilities and strengths to know how they might engage them in what has been to date a male-dominated world. Women entrepreneurs particularly are going to help change the world's consciousness. 2017 and 2018 are marked clearly as years in which entrepreneurs can get going. And studies indicate that women are creating new businesses at a rate of 1.5 times faster than men. While all these changes are taking place and the ways of the world are moving into different forms daily, weather patterns, living patterns, and daily customs are changing too. Cell and mobile phones were just coming into the marketplace 20 years ago. The internet was an interesting idea back then. Cars had no idea how to drive themselves, and robots were still science fiction. And now? Technology has raced ahead, yet many behaviors are stuck in the past. The idea of war has been ludicrous for the last at least 70 years, since nuclear weapons were rediscovered, and since we also got photos of our home, Mother Earth. Who in their right mind wants to destroy their home? And yet a major part of the world's interest and energy are tied up in war and violence, all of it based on religious, tribal, and political intolerance and stupidity. Poverty still exists over large parts of the world, and politicians and priests still consider themselves important, rather than recognizing their roles as servants of the public. How do we, as conscious individuals, with as much right to life as anyone, take charge of our lives, and at the same time take charge of our planet and live an authentic life? Fortunately, we've been given a gift, and this gift is human design. Human design is the most definitely an Aquarian system. It levels the playing field for anyone who is in attunement with their design and who moves away deliberately from all the conditioning that has been absorbed or borrowed from outdated ideas, beliefs, and concepts. Human design has several features that makes it unique. The first is that it is objective. It tells you exactly what you agreed to for your lifetime. The second is that you can observe all the unconscious factors driving you that you've inherited from your ancestry. The third is that it gives you a personal inner approach for engaging clearly with whatever life offers you. and it indicates how to live every moment of your life to the fullest extent. The fourth is that it gives you such a powerful recognition of your individuality that you can relax into your life with self-assurance. The fifth is that for the first time in human history, we have a way of not only monitoring our emotions, but also engaging with them as a very powerful awareness. The key to entering into the Aquarian Age and the 1,000 years of peace and prosperity is through emotional awareness. Difficulty comes in judging emotions, that it is considered better to stay up and not come down, to go up on your wave and stay up there and not bother about coming down. Hence we have a global alcohol, opioid and other drug epidemic. Or we have Prozac dependency, so we don't have to feel anything. Or we say that life is hopeless and maintain a state of depression. Emotional awareness comes through witnessing the rise and fall of emotions. I'll talk more about human design and the emotional awareness in another talk. In the meantime, I would like to offer a small exercise to engage any time you feel emotionally out of balance. It's a very simple exercise. Emotions can be felt in the belly, a little bit below the belly button on the inside. At any time you feel a tension there, perhaps a sensation of discomfort, like you're carrying a weight that suddenly appeared there. It can be heavy and distracting. It can make you feel really uncomfortable, like you want to get away. This discomfort can be triggered by an interaction with somebody, receiving some news, remembering something you need to do, or seeing or thinking of someone or something you'd rather avoid. The first thing to do is to take a deep breath. Breathe, literally, all the way down to your belly button and beyond. And then let the breath go. You'll probably hear a sigh come out with the breath. Take another breath and let go. And another breath. And see that you're energizing this part of your body around your navel. As you breathe, watch the heaviness in your belly start to change, perhaps to lighten up. As you energize this part of your body, you're allowing it to find an emotional balance. You are empowering it just by breathing and putting your attention there. You're naturally finding a way towards emotional clarity inside yourself. Feel the power in your breathing. If there is a situation that needs resolving in that moment, check with yourself if you want to proceed or not. Keep breathing. This little exercise will help you find your emotional balance, and finding that balance will change many things in your life as you recognize and engage your emotional awareness, your feeling clarity. I encourage everyone without exception to find out their human design and to start engaging with it. Human design is a 21st century self-remembering device that will assist us all to move into the Aquarian Age with clarity and purpose. To find out more about your human design, you can receive your free 4-page report all about you from humandesignforusall.com. That is humandesignforusall.com. Tomorrow, we experience the fall equinox in the northern hemisphere and the spring equinox in the southern one. This equinox happens when our Earth's equator is aligned directly towards the sun, when the Earth and the sun are exactly in balance with each other. Let's find a way to bring a conscious balance to our lives, especially through our emotional awareness. Thank you.